Leadership at the Spokane Police Department, one of several issues officers and staff say are problematic. The results of a culture audit recommended by the Department of Justice also highlight low morale and a lack of diversity among the department's leadership. KXLY4's Caroline Rourke breaking down that audit and looking for what's going on inside the police department. Caroline?
Nadine, the revolving door leadership at the Spokane Police Department is something we've covered extensively before, but usually we assess what it means for the community. Now we get to see what kind of impact that has on officers.
Count the last 5 Spokane County sheriffs, and it takes us back about 60 years. Go back 5 police chiefs, and counting interims, we're only back about a decade. This DOJ-recommended culture audit is a collection of interviews from 100 officers and civilian employees at the Spokane Police Department, and surveys of all employees, including officer ride-alongs. It states that in the past 30 years, we've had 11 different chiefs or directors at the helm of our police department. Consider also the sexual harassment claims leveled against former Chief Frank Straub and somewhat of a struggle between Mayor David Condon and the City Council to nominate current Chief Craig Meidel. It's not surprising the audit found that revolving door leadership was listed by officers and employees as a concern at the department. Also tagged in the interviews, a lack of diversity. Data shows that of SPD's 307 officers, 282 are white and 278 are men. In both interviews and surveys, officers and employees indicated they felt women and minorities were treated unfairly. These issues not helping an already overall low morale at our police department. The audit does say the culture at the Spokane Police Department is, quote, strong and tight, but it also cites employees that say stress and a feeling of underappreciation is dragging down morale. Some attribute that to a disconnect between the work they do and their perception in the community. The audit states that some interviewees felt they were overly criticized by the public for the work they do and pointed to local media as playing a role in that. Another factor, too much work and not enough employees. 34% of those surveyed said they feel more officers and civilian employees would help ease a stressful workload.
Now, the audit doesn't give specific recommendations for solving these problems, but researchers and SPD will discuss the report and its effects in a news conference tomorrow. We will be there, so be sure to check out our social media for updates. In studio tonight, Caroline Rourke, KXLY4 News.
Thank you for that breakdown, Caroline.